Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ciaran Quilty. I run our CEMEA and gaming business based in Dublin in our EMEA headquarters and part of our global marketing solutions team. This afternoon I want to talk about essential connections and how the social web can drive really great business results. At Facebook, we believe businesses will be better in a connected world, and here's why. Every day we see our technology being used to connect over 800 million people to the things that matter to them, their friends, the places they go, the products, services or brands that they like to interact with. We believe businesses will be better in a connected world, and just like events like today, by connecting with your customers and your potential customers, we believe that unlocks real business potential. And finally, we focus and build on building great social engaging technology which you as a business can use and avail of, and like Facebook, become a part of your customers and their friends' daily lives. And this is actually where I like to start when I think about Facebook and when I think about Facebook for a business, which is people, we've always been inherently social. Ever since the beginning of time, we formed communities, we've operated in systems which was all based around people and the people that we trust. Those friends, those family members, they help us choose products, they help us make decisions because more than anything else we trust them. And that's the way we've always acted as people. But for the first time with Facebook, we can bring that network online. And our friends through Facebook help us make decisions, and just like in the real world, they're starting to influence and shape the experience that we have online. And I believe that's a phenomenal opportunity for any business, because that's proving incredibly popular. We have over 800 million users, but more than that, what's really exciting and interesting for businesses is the level of engagement on site. Every day, over 500 million people around the world log on to Facebook. 30 billion plus pieces of content are shared each month by users with their friends. And that level of engagement is just phenomenal. And that really is the opportunity for businesses, which is we would invite you to come, take your place on the social graph, build your connections, engage with customers and potential customers every day. In marketing parlance, we put that together and we feel what we like to term we're in the age of discovery, which is more and more the products, the services, the brands, the special deals, the offers, the holidays we choose on will probably get informed through our network of friends online, just as it always happened offline and in the real world, albeit the scale that it happens online is exponential. This is a really good example, and this is a personal example. I found out about a great place to stay in the southern tip of Portugal through a friend on Facebook. But my experience didn't stop there. As I shared my experience with my network of friends, more and more people engaged and gave me more tips, like a nice restaurant to visit, a nice beach off the beaten track. And that's where Facebook is really compelling for us, in that our users get a great experience, plus businesses come contribute to the graph, create some value for you as a business while adding to the experience of our users. So how does it work? Businesses in a connected world. It's really simple. It starts with a user. So take me, for example. I'm on Facebook every day. I choose to connect with a brand, or a product, or a service, or a deal, or a special offer, or whatever it is. As I choose to connect with that, invariably, some of my friends will see it. We say the average user on Facebook has 130 friends. In mature markets like Ireland, it's actually much more. Invariably, some of those friends will see what I'm up to and also choose to connect. And the virality of Facebook, through that trusted, intimate network of friends, provides a really great, compelling opportunity for businesses. And it's as simple as that. And in that way, we like to say we provide not just reach, although it's phenomenal, but what we really provide is the ability to build essential connections with your customers and your potential customers. And then you choose as a business to try and apply that and drive whatever business objective is important for you. It could be traffic into your store, it could be traffic on site, it could be just to listen to customers, it could be to do some research, it could be to drive a sale, it could be build awareness, build a brand, whatever it is. But what you get with Facebook is an essential connection with a real person. And we're starting to see good traction because it is compelling. So we got 92% of the Adage 100 actively spending money on advertising, and we got 100 of the top 100 having a presence on Facebook, actively managing a page, building a community and connections with the people that matter to their business. So what is it that we offer businesses to avail of Facebook? We offer three things: pages, ads and stories, and technology. Pages is mission control. That's where everything starts for a business. That's your identity, that's your brand on Facebook. Ads and stories allow you to reach more people and influence more people, and technology allows you to build various solutions which will essentially make your business more engaging. But pages is the key, and pages is where it starts. Everything you do on Facebook should start with the page. This is you, your identity, and your presence on Facebook. Every story and every message that you want to get out to your market, irrespective of what it is, it starts here. As you post here, you'll invariably end up in the news feed, which is where the majority of people spend most of their time on Facebook. Due to the virality and the level of engagement on Facebook, the average post you do on a page will reach about 16% of your fans. From there, you can choose to use other products like ads and stories to ensure your message is amplified. Ads. So, ads allows you to reach more people that you're not connected with, building your presence on Facebook, acquiring more potential customers for your business. Stories is what you should use to influence people, influence connections that you have and their friends. Ads will always appear on the right-hand side, while stories can appear in the newsfeed. Not only in the newsfeed on desktop, but also in the newsfeed on mobile. And finally, technology. We offer various plugins from a simple like button on your website to quite complex and sophisticated integrations. The key thing with any of the technology solutions, like what we've heard from the previous speaker, is to make sure that it's aligned with the business KPI and the objective you're trying to achieve. Don't ever jump to something like an app, because an awful lot of what you can achieve can be simply done through pages, ads, and stories. Having said that, if you have a website, you have an audience, then some of the social plugins we offer can drive amazing results. So I thought it'd be useful now just to jump to some examples and bring this to life. And they really range in kind of size. So I thought I'd start with, a typical blue chip brand, Levi's. We all know it, big global brand, typical of one of the clients that we'd work with. A fairly sophisticated piece of work. They used all three of our offerings: pages, ads, and an integration on their levis.com website with Facebook, to phenomenal results. Shopping through the prism and the experience of friends is a lot more engaging, and they figured that out. And by integrating with Facebook, they drove 4x increase in traffic to their physical stores. That was from an integration online, driving 4x more people into the shops, and a 2x increase in traffic onto their Levi's site. But it's not just the big brands. Lots of companies of all shapes and sizes. Great example here of Marie Curie cancer. So people coming together to connect and discuss something which truly matters to them. I think they have over like 300,000 connections the last time I checked, and recently they ran an ad campaign to generate over 270 grand sterling for their charity. But lots of small businesses can avail of Facebook too, to build loyalty, acquire new customers, or whatever it is. Really nice example here that I'm familiar with from my time over in San Francisco is Sprinkles. So, offer lovely cupcakes, really rich icing, absolutely terrible for the waste, but taste great. And what they do is really clever. Just every day they post on Facebook a secret code. And when you go to the shop and you whisper the secret code, you get a special deal. So every day they see at least 50 fans coming through their stores availing of the deal that they're offering. Very simple, very effective, but rewarding clients and generating loyalty with their customer base. A small skateboard shop in the States. Every dollar that they spent on ads led to $12 in sales. Or a photographer. Phenomenal results using the targeting of our pages and ads to identify people at the right time Every dollar they spent on Facebook ads generated $66 in sales. So lots of different examples from all over the world, lots of different businesses and brands of all shapes and sizes using the social graph to drive business results. And we got local stories too. These guys, phenomenal story. Chris and his colleague, Vendor Shop, they're helping SMBs all over the world on Facebook do business. To date, they've over 20,000 installs of the piece of kit that they've developed to allow businesses do commerce, small businesses do commerce on Facebook. And I read an article recently actually where I think they've secured even more funding and are looking to increase more people. A great success story of a small business helping other small businesses on Facebook. But what's underpinning this is kind of where I started, which is the social nature of us all. And that isn't, and we measure that and we work with all the usual suspects to quantify the impact of this, and these are the metrics. This is what's underpinning it all. When you show someone a story with social context, i.e. that one of their friends are connected to the story that you're giving as a business, there's a 2x increase in engagement. 68% more likely to remember an ad when you associate someone's name with it. 4x more likely to purchase. And these are the third-party, objective, quantifiable metrics which is driving the success of businesses on Facebook. But what I really love about those metrics is the fact that they just rest with me, and I get it, because invariably, I will always trust my friends more than any marketer or any ad, and it makes sense. And this is a really nice example of how it can all come together on Facebook. Where a big brand, American Express, years old, connecting with small businesses to generate, great economic story, massive spike in sales.
Our mission with Small Business Saturday was very simple. We just wanted people to shop at a small business. Over 2/3 of every dollar spent in a local business goes back to the local community. And we thought that was so profound, it's something we wanted to shout from the mountaintops.
When we talked to our card members, they would say to us, the thing I hate most about this downturn is seeing a store on my main street that's been boarded up. We came up with the idea of creating a day during the holiday season where we could be encouraging consumers to go spend their time, their money with small businesses. And the first place that we all agreed was most important was going to be Facebook. Local businesses exist on Facebook. Consumers spend an enormous amount of time on Facebook. They're engaged.
The Facebook community really came together and said, I believe in supporting local businesses. They shared stories about businesses that they loved, your favorite pizza place, your favorite bike shop.
Not only were we able to get a fan base of 1.5 million people on Facebook supporting and liking Small Business Saturday, but when you think about their friend base, we're talking about over 100 million people being aware of Small Business Saturday. And we don't know any other way that we could have scaled that level of awareness and that level of engagement over a 2.5-week period. And it really gave us an appreciation for the potency of Facebook.
We had tremendous awareness among the general population in the neighborhood of 40%.
The small businesses involved in the effort saw a 28% increase in their business versus that same day a year before. For total retail, there was a 9% increase. So this was a threefold increase versus what total retail was able to see. That certainly made an impact. Facebook is a young company. Here you have a company that's only existed for a few years, and you've got another company called American Express that's been around for 161 years. And yet the ability of these two companies to partner together was pretty amazing to be part of.
And that's the kind of partnership that you want when you're developing something as grand as trying to inspire a nation. Facebook continues to be the heart of our community. It is not a optional piece of the equation. It is an essential piece of the equation. The possibilities that we can imagine at this point are infinite.
I got a number of phone calls at home about Small Business Saturday from people that I knew that are small business owners and saying, thank you. You don't always get to work on a project that you really feel like you're making a difference for an entire community.
phenomenal results. In 2 weeks, that campaign, 40% general population awareness in the United States. That's 4 out of 10 Americans were aware of that concept, Small Business Saturday, and a 28% increase in economic activity over 1 day to the entire economy in terms of small businesses. Phenomenal results. And I often wonder, will there be an Irish version? It will be different, but I wonder when we could have some Irish take on that kind of big story. Do you want to watch it again? So this is often what we talk about in Facebook, and this is often how we end up starting conversations with clients who want to engage and want to do something innovative on Facebook, which is when we think about the products we design, we always have a guiding principle around it must be social by design. And all of our products are like that. So for example, if you take photos, and if you look at, say, the Facebook photo product, if we had put that up on a slide and we're at a technology conference and we did our standard functionality matrix and we compared that to all the other products on the web, it wouldn't have featured because it didn't have any of the functionality, didn't have any of the features that all the other photo products on the web had at the time, except for one. So you couldn't print a photo, you couldn't save different sizes, the image resolution was very poor, but there was one feature that the Facebook photo product had that none of the rest of them had, and that was the ability to tag somebody. Because the guys were thought about the product in terms of how is it truly social by design, as in what really matters about the photo. Is it the shared experience that you have with the people that you trust, that you want to relive and capture that moment with? Or is it really the resolution, the ability to save, print, crop, cut, etc.? And that one feature is what made that product so successful. And today, you know, every day there's billions of photos shared and consumed on Facebook every day. And these are the kind of 3 principles that we talk about. Put people first, content second. No matter what your story or your message is from a marketing perspective, and no matter how good it is, the reality is people will trust their intimate network of friends and family more than you as a marketer or a business owner. So put people first. Just deliver your message through the trusted network of friends. Ask why and how people will share it. So what is the passion center? What is the extension of your product, your service, your brand, your deal, your restaurant, your hotel? What is it that you're offering? What's that passion center, and how do you want to extend it to why and how people will share it? How are you going to excite people? And 3, big social in at the beginning. What aspect of your business would be fundamentally better if your customers and potential customers talked about it, shared it with their friends, and helped you make it better? And that's it. Thank you for your time.